Welcome back, everybody, to the Teambuilder Dynasty on College Football 25 with the Houma Bobcats. This week, we take on a familiar foe, the Texas State Bobcats, currently the #1 team in the Sun Belt Conference. They come in 4-0 in conference play. We come in after our first conference loss after a 4-game win streak. We lost 24-20 against Troy, but moves to 6-2 on the year. And despite us still having the best defense in the conference, the offense has really taken a step back these last couple of games, only putting up 20 points in each of those last two matchups. But we're going back home before a 2-game road stand, and we really got to win this game because I still want to see this team play for a conference title. And right now, we are only 3rd in our division in the conference, which means that we have a lot of work left to do in these last 5 weeks of the regular season. This week is also pretty important because we have a 3-star gem receiver in Cal Harper visiting us at home in Houma against Texas State. And if we can win this game in Week 9, then Cal Harper might commit to us in these next couple of weeks. So a win this week would be huge, not only for the current year, but also for next year and the years to come, because Cal Harper is a big playmaker, and we need somebody with 94 speed and 94 acceleration on this offense. TJ Hatter is still the quarterback here with Texas State, but they have like 10 quarterbacks on the roster. This is easily their most stacked position of their entire squad. But Hatter's back for his redshirt senior season, and Manu Heed has become easily their best player at a 94 overall when the team was like an 80 overall in total. So he is easily the best player on this entire team. We gotta stop the run here. They don't really have too many weapons offensively except for Eric Reddick and Kylan Evans. So hopefully our pretty solid secondary can do a better job than our last couple of games. But I mean, really, our defense has been really good for the most part of the year. It's the offense that needs to really pick things up here. Now, they're going to miss their starting left tackle and will play McNeil instead, who is actually an offensive captain as a backup tackle. But the interior of their line is not the best, and neither is their right tackle, Franklin Cherry, only a 70 overall. I would like to see some pass rush and pressure on their quarterback. They're missing an edge rusher. But they do have Kirkpatrick here, who's got 94 strength, 87 power moves. Really solid player right there. Hoping for a ground game to pick up where things left off last game, because we ran the ball pretty well in our last game against Troy. But I feel like this defense can be one that we can attack on the ground especially, and maybe take advantage of their lack of a true starting caliber strong safety. So hoping for a better passing game as well. So here we go. Week 9 is officially underway as Houma will start with the football. Return is Nelt in the end zone on the kickoff. And here we go. 1st and 10 with the Bobcats from the 20-yard line. Out comes Breda, hoping to put up more than 20 points in a game this week, because that should get us the win. Our defense has been pretty good scoring-wise all year long, as the first play is caught across midfield. A 30-yard gain for Scooter Page. I did add some new plays to our playbook for the passing game, a couple of new runs as well. We'll see some of those formations here soon, as we're seeing a different look right here. We got a single back formation. It's going to be an outside handoff, but Boyd is met for no gain. Empty look for Breda on 1st down. They bring a 4-man rush, and the pass is caught by Nelson, I believe. Maybe that was Trayon Bell for a 6-yard gain. 3rd and 4, just inside the 40. Breda has time in the pocket. The pass is caught. Turning upfield. Touchdown, Bobcats. Javon Moore. And that is exactly how you want to start against an opponent that has not lost a conference game coming in. Houma leads early with the opening drive touchdown. This play, not sure if it's a new one, but it was a great throw, great protection for our quarterback, and Javon Moore has that breakaway speed. Texas State takes over just shy of their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Hatter fakes it. Fires. Incomplete. They have a very dynamic quarterback, running back duo. 2 of their best players on this entire team. Our defense definitely has a tough matchup in store as Hatter keeps it on the option and will pick up 7. 3rd down for Texas State. Hatter protected well, but hit as he throws. Incomplete. Pretty good starting field position for the offense here at the 46 after a 3-and-out forced by our defense. There's Javon Moore with that 3-yard gain, had that opening touchdown. As we come out in a bit of an I formation look and give it to Teague, who picks up 1st down yardage. And the pistol now. Breda will throw it into the flats. There's Miles Springer. He picks up 3 yards. And now we go to a wide formation. At a couple of these plays where we spread the field as far as we possibly can, and space opens up for 5 yards for Karan Boyd. We need 2 yards on 3rd down. Boyd gets the carry and will get the conversion. 1st and 10. Play fake. Good protection. And firing downfield. Nelson has to come back to it. But that is our 5th first down already in the opening quarter of play. Now we're inside the 15-yard line. And this time, Breda is under pressure and sacked by Esteban Grimm. Unblocked defender. Never really had a chance. The sack was given up by left tackle Isaiah Crowder as Breda fires. Incomplete, but a flag comes in. And it's going to be against the defense. Pass interference, and Houma takes over at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal. We'll take those penalties, I guess. And now goal to go for Houma. We're going to fake the handoff. Breda steps up, and that ball could have been picked. 2nd down. Setting up a screen. It's complete, and Boyd is knocked in the end zone. Houma with 2 first-quarter touchdowns. Is the offense already back? It's early in this game, but 2 drives, 2 scores. Very good start to this ball game. Texas State once again has it from their 19-yard line, now trailing by 14 points here in the opening quarter of play as the pass is intercepted. That is Malik Moon, the defensive player of the year so far for the Bobcats, and he takes it the other way to the house. What a start for Houma, do you believe this? Malik Moon came in the leader in sacks and picks on the team with 6 sacks and 2 picks, and now he's got 3 plus a defensive touchdown. Just a bad throw by Hatter. Never saw Malik Moon just waiting over the middle, and nobody was going to catch him. What a start. That is now 2 straight weeks with a pick for Malik Moon. He has had a fantastic year. Those corner blitzes have worked well for him in those kind of packages, and now Texas State finds themselves in an even deeper hole here with 5 to play in the first quarter. Now Monoheed goes out. It swung out to him, and Texas State will have to punt. 3 drives, no scores for Texas State, no first downs, and now Houma takes over, leading 21-zip as Breda scrambles for a first down. 2nd down, and pressure gets to Breda once again. 3rd and 14 for the Bobcats, trying to avoid their first punt. Breda's going to scramble, but he is well short. And Texas State gets their first stop of the game. Minute 37 left to go in the first quarter. Heed takes it off the edge and is inches shy of a first down. They'll hand it off again. Space for Heed. He breaks a tackle and is up to the 35-yard line. The first down for Texas State. And they could really use a score on this drive right here. They flip the play. And they'll fake the handoff. Pressure coming. Hatter breaks a tackle and throws it away. Nearly had a sack on that last play, and now a quick throw gets them 5 yards closer. 3rd down. And somehow caught in traffic for a first. From the 46, they'll fake it again. It's an option. Hatter takes off and picks up 13. Delayed keeper. Hatter stumbles, breaks another sack, and scrambles inside the 40. And that is going to end the first quarter. Start of the second. 2nd and 7 for Texas State. 4-man rush, and he's got a man wide open for a touchdown. Their first of the day. That's Reddick with the reception. A 38-yard touchdown. Eric Reddick with the catch, and DeMarvin Holland is just like 15 yards behind. That's got to be a zone coverage busting play or something, but Texas State on the board. Empty look for Breda on 1st down. He's going to scramble again and has room to run up to the 38. We stay empty, and now touch pass it to Scooter Page, who cuts the other way. And he picks up 4 on the first play of the new set of downs. Another empty look. Trips bunched up, and that's going to be a 1st down reception for Javon Moore. Breda fires, caught! Nelson at the 26. 1st and 10, we give it on the ground to LJ Young, who makes a man miss and picks up the 1st down. We have now given handoffs to 3 different tailbacks this year, alongside LaShawn Gray, our tight end, and now LJ Young Jr., one of our backup receivers, as that pass is broken up for LaShawn Gray over the middle. You've also given handoffs to Nelson as well. That's like 6 different players getting handoffs this year, as Scooter Page dives forward, inches shy of the 1st down. And now from the 4, touchdown, Houma, Trayon Bell. What a first half already for the Bobcats, the Houma Bobcats. And we are still 8.5 minutes away from halftime. A lot more time left to add to this lead. Trailing by 3 scores once again, they give it to Manu Heed on the opening play of the drive. And he gets them to their 20-yard line. Pretty poor starting field position for Texas State on their first couple of drives here in this first half, as Hatter is hit as he threw it, incomplete. 3rd down, they need 4, quick throw, picked off the tip. J.R. Lehan's got it, returned up to the Texas State 30. Our second turnover forced in the half. And we have, once again, fantastic starting field position. What a play. So Lehan with the pick, and that was tipped up by, I want to say, DeMarvin Holland in coverage that time. But a great heads-up catch there. And it's 1st and 10 Houma. We give it to Karan Boyd. He makes a man miss and picks up a 1st down with that 12-yard pickup. Man, this team looks a lot different. 1st and 10 now in the red zone. Breda over the middle finds Nelson. Empty backfield again. A lot of empty looks here in this one as Breda steps up and fires a touchdown. LJ Young Jr. getting some playing time this week, and he has made the most of it. We've got 34 points with a PAT pending. I could not believe this first half. Our best maybe of the entire series. They'll give it to Heed on 1st and 10. He is wrapped up by Shakir Pound, but he does pick up 5 yards. If we can keep this lead for the rest of the first half, which I hope we can given how much we're up by, then it's going to be tough to run the ball in the second half, down by a lot as Heed picks up a huge gain. Now has 62 yards on 7 carries. From the 40-yard line, they'll hand it off again. It's now the backup coming in, off to the races and tackled at the 16. Texas State quickly on the move here on this drive as Hatter tries to keep it. Evade a defender, gets outside and scrambles to the end zone for a touchdown. We should have had a tackle for loss there. Instead, Hatter makes the most of it and takes advantage of the missed couple of plays, and they have their second score. It's been a very high-scoring first half so far compared to our last several weeks, but the offense has to keep their foot on the gas here to close the first half and hopefully get us back up by 4 scores at the halftime break. Just over 4 to play. Second down and short, and we're not going to get much there. Texas State looking for a stop, and they are not going to get it here. First down, Karan Boyd. Now we'll fake it to Boyd. Over the middle, pass caught, room to run. Across the 50, breaking a tackle. It's Scooter Page. From the 44. 4-man rush. Loading one up. He's got a man open. It's caught. Touchdown. Devon Moore, number 2. What an incredible first half for the Houma Bobcats, everybody. This is incredible. If we can score once in the 3rd or 4th quarter, we have our best offensive game of the entire series. What a dart on that 44-yard touchdown. I'm going to watch this entire game because I want to see this offense put up like a 60-point game here if we can just score a couple more times. We come out of the warning, empty look for P.J. Hatter and the Texas State offense. But they have a lot of work left to do as Hatter steps up and it's tackled from behind by John Decker IV. That's going to bring up 3rd down. And 5 yards to go. They have all 3 timeouts. And still time to drive down the field for one last score before half. As Hatter stutter steps, takes off, and has a first down. Trips top of your screen. Hatter looks that way, and the pass is caught in traffic. Looking to throw. Hatter dumps it off. And a nice tackle for loss made by Lehan. 7 yards to go on 3rd down. Hatter's got time to throw, and the pass is caught. As an offensive lineman is now shaken up for Texas State. 5 wide for Hatter. Pressure coming. He breaks 2 sack attempts. Bring this guy down. Incomplete. Man, he's broken like 4 or 5 sacks already. We've had really good pressure, but have not brought him down yet. 2nd down and 10. Quick throw, caught for a first down. From the 27, Hatter under pressure. Another broken tackle. How many times can he possibly do this, man? 42 seconds left to go in the half. He steps up and fires it to Reddick, who is no longer shaken up. From the 14, Hatter protected well. Wide open touchdown to Kylan Evans. That is their 3rd touchdown of this first half. The defense definitely having one of their worst games to date. But thankfully the offense is putting on an absolute clinic. That will take us to halftime here in Houma. What a first half. It's 42-21. That is usually an end-of-game score. And Devon Moore is having himself a day, but so is our quarterback, Steven Breda, with 5 first-half passing touchdowns. The defense has that pick 6. Devon Moore over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. If the offense can keep things clicking, then we are on our way to a victory once again. Texas State starts with the football here in the third quarter, a chance to close the gap to 2 touchdowns. Their defense can turn things around. This game might not be over, but we are doubling up on them right now. A 21-point gap as Monoheed gets the carry, but is spun down. Third down. Hatter under pressure. He's going to scramble for a first down and more. Up to the 44-yard line, man. His ability to escape the pocket and recognize when a play is breaking down, it's just game-changing for Texas State, man. Thank God he's a senior, as he's got his tight end wide open, and they are well on the move. From the 31, delayed give. That play is snuffed out by DJ Dean, our defensive tackle. Another handoff, and now space opens up. And Monoheed is up to 84 yards on 12 carries. Our run defense has been pretty bad all day long. Pass defense has been better with those turnovers being forced, but the defense has allowed one too many touchdowns. And now they've got their 4th. The gap is closing quickly. What a drive to open this second half by Texas State. Less than 2 minutes off the clock, and they are already back in the end zone. Eric Reddick has his second. What a catch that was, one-handed. Well, we have ourselves a game, folks. If we lose this one, I don't know how to explain it. Immediate response, foot race, touchdown, first play of the half. From the offense, Karan Boyd, Heisman pose. Breda, 6 passing touchdowns. What have we just unlocked? This is absurd. This game is just highlight play after highlight play. This is absolutely insane as Hatter fires to a receiver coming back to it. It's a 9-yard pickup, but Breda has, in the first half, broken a record for most passing touchdowns in a game in program history, and he is adding to it already as he runs for a first down. But the slow start by Texas State might bite these guys in the ass because I don't think our offense is going to let up anytime soon. Hatter now trying to escape the pocket, outruns 2 defenders and slides, and we still cannot get to him in the backfield. He's either going to break a sack or outrun your defender and scramble for positive yardage or just throw the ball away out of a sack. He is absolutely insane. Second down for Texas State. Check down to the tight end. Gain of 3. Can our defense get off the field? Hatter protected well, and now he's going to take off again across the 50. From the 47, they'll fake it, and Hatter's got his tight end again wide open. Gain of 23 yards. They are on the cusp of the red zone again. This is for sure our worst game defensively of maybe the entire season. Hatter now over 100 yards rushing. Goal to go. Design quarterback run. Gain of 3 yards gets them to the 4-yard line. Now they go with a wide formation. They call motion. 2nd and goal. Hatter keeps it. Defenders ready for it. 3rd down. I formation. They'll fake the handoff. And finally, we bring down Hatter. Our first sack of the day comes from the free safety, Hunter Haynes. That is a big one right there. The field goal attempt from 38, 39 yards away is up and through. That was the first field goal attempt of the entire game. Under half the quarter left to play. Houma starts from their 25-yard line. Breda fires. Man open. It's Trayon Bell. 360 passing yards already. And just keep throwing the ball, man. It's working every single play. There's LaShawn Gray turning upfield for a first, and that's actually O.J. Young Jr., who is playing a lot in these 5 wideout sets. And he's had his best day so far of the season. Another passing play as Breda will actually scramble instead and runs for a first down and more up to the 21-yard line. He is hyped about that one. And we are on the move already, nearing the red zone again. Here's Karan Boyd up the gut, gain of 5. Back to throw, quick one on the slants, that is Nelson. And that sets up 3rd down and 1 yard to go. Texas State stack in the box. Ready for the run, that's what we call, and Boyd is going to be inches short. But the offense will stay on the field. They will not let up. Just convert here, and we are on our way to a 50-plus point game. And we will get it with the pass complete to Karan Boyd. 1st and goal, Houma. Texas State has no idea what hit them here in this one. What a game so far, as Boyd is wrapped up for nothing. Now we fake the handoff. Breda finds Scooter Page for another touchdown. His 7th touchdown pass. This is absolutely mind-boggling. Where was this in the first 8 weeks of the season? That is the 2nd touchdown pass hauled in from Scooter Page. Everybody getting involved. Start of the 4th quarter, 1st down for Texas State as Hatter breaks another sack, steps up, and gains 3 on the pass. I have got to check the stats because his attributes must be insane for breaking sacks. And this is absolutely wild how many sacks he's broken as the pass is tipped up by Holland and broken up. And now it's 3rd down, definitely 4-down territory. Like every drive the rest of the game for Texas State. And that pass is picked for a 3rd time. This time it's Randall Glenn. Returned up to the 46. Even when our defense is not getting too many stops, at least we're forcing some turnovers. Our 3rd forced in the day, in the game. And Randall Glenn has his 1st in several weeks. 2nd down, we fake the handoff, play fake, and now find Boyd through the air instead for a conversion. From the 35, the hole opens up the middle, 5 yards for Karan Boyd. We want 60. The fans are calling for 60. Maybe 70 by game's end as we give it to Cameron Teague, or that's Newcomb, actually. His first carry of the entire day. Might be his first snap. And he goes for a 1st down. Once again, in the red zone, the pass is caught across the middle for Javon Moore. I forgot to mention this, but I mean, we have seen finally some big plays being made by the offense. Like huge touchdown throws, huge gains. Nice throw that time to find Young, or, man, I keep getting the names wrong. That's Javon Moore for a 1st down. But regardless, you know, 1st and goal from the 6, and Karan Boyd bursts into the end zone. Another touchdown for the Houma Bobcats. This home crowd is loving it. Their best game of the entire series. Taken off again. And Maloney closes in to force a slide that brings up 3rd and 6 out of the 2-minute warning. Both teams have all 3 timeouts, but this game is definitely over. Just want to watch and see if Houma can make a couple more big plays happen. There's the 4th pick. This time it's to Marvin Holland with the INT. 4 turnovers by 4 different Houma defenders. Randall Glenn, J.R. Lehan, Malik Moon, and now DeMarvin Holland, all with an interception in this game. And despite allowing 31 points, they have shown that we can still force turnovers against really good offensive teams. A minute 54 to get to 70 points. The hole opens up for Boyd. He picks up 12. And the pistol again. Outside. And wrapped up. And that will be the final play of this game. Houma wins an absolute barn burner, 63-31, 94 combined points. But this offense has been completely unleashed. You don't see stat lines like that very often. 7 touchdowns, 400 plus passing yards from Steven Breda, a career game. A performance for the ages as both teams go for over 500 yards of offense, but we put up 63 points with over 50 of those coming from our offense. What a display. Breda goes 30 for 33, a 268.5 rating, 90% completion percentage, 7 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 12.8 on average per attempt. Meanwhile, Karan Boyd was relatively held in check, but I really can't complain. He had a big 75-yard touchdown. Javon Moore goes off for a $122 and 2 scores. 1 for Scooter Page, 2 for Karan Boyd through the air, plus 1 on the ground. 1 for Bell, 1 for LJ Young Jr. And we should have had a lot of sacks in this game. We only get 2 in total, but we should have had like 9. Just got to make those tackles. But how about 4 picks from 4 different players? Malik Moon had the only one return for a touchdown. It says here that Hatter broke 6 tackles in this game, as both he and Manu Heed run for about 100 yards apiece. I think he broke more like 8 tackles, but I think there's, miscounting a couple of those. Passing-wise, 3 touchdowns, 2 of which went to Eric Reddick, their redshirt senior wideout. But what's a day for the offensive line as well. We only allowed, 2 sacks total? Otherwise, really great protection around the entire offensive line. No complaints. That right there is a game to remember. Week 9 of 2027, our best game of the entire dynasty so far. And we moved to 5-3 on the year, 3-1 now in conference play. Malik Moon wins Sunbelt Defensive Player of the Week. And Steven Breda wins Sunbelt Offensive Player of the Week. I mean, both sides of the ball had some really fantastic moments. And somehow, Breda does not win Offensive Player of the Week in the country. Instead, it belongs to a receiver from Iowa, Jalen Keys. 10 receptions, 312 yards, and 3 touchdowns. You know what? I can't really blame them for giving it to him instead. Before that game, by the way, Breda had only 11 passing touchdowns. Now he's got 18. What's an uptick in production in one single week? And would you look at that? Cal Harper did actually go from outside of his top 3 all the way to a full commitment to Houma. That is how it's done, man. 63 points is how you get players like him. Now we have a total of 6 4-stars in this class, and that will likely be it, at least for the 4-stars. That game also catapults us to the number 2 passing offense in the entire conference. Rushing game is still in the bottom 6 or so, but I think we are improving pretty significantly versus our first couple of games of the season. And if we go to our defense, we are now 2nd in sacks, but still first in points. And we are first in interceptions thanks to that 4-pick performance. That will leave us 5th in the conference overall, only behind Appalachian State, ODU, Texas State, and Southern Mississippi, who we still have yet to play. And we are still only 3rd in the West behind Texas State and Southern Miss. So still work left to do, but we do have the tiebreaker now over Texas State if we do match their conference record. So we got to win out and really show why we should be in the conference title game. That will just about do it, folks. What a performance. How can we possibly follow this game up in Week 10? I don't really know, but it's going to be against a much worse team in UL Monroe, who comes in a 2-6 record, 1-3 in conference play. If we can just win by 3 scores, don't really care how it's done, that would be the optimal victory, because that would show that we can be 1, consistent, and 2, that we mean business here in the conference and can once again be in the running for the conference title. So we'll go over some more recruits before this Week 10 game next time around, guys. Leave your thoughts down below. What a game. Not going to forget that game anytime soon. Please like the video, subscribe, and leave your thoughts down below. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks, and have a great day.